Friends, let's talk about the very heart of our faith, Jesus Christ, the cornerstone of our beliefs and the foundation of our hope. In Oneness Theology, we believe that Jesus is not just the Son of God, but God Himself, manifest in the flesh to dwell among us. He is the one true God, revealed to us in a way our human minds can grasp, bridging the gap between the divine and the mortal. Think about that. The infinite, all-powerful God chose to make Himself known to us, to walk among us, and to share in our human experience. You see, God is spirit, and we can't see Him with our physical eyes, but His presence is all around us in every moment and every breath. But He loved us so much that He wanted a personal relationship with us, to be close to us, to guide us, and to comfort us. He wanted us to know Him, to experience His love, and to understand the depth of His compassion and grace. So, He did something extraordinary, something beyond our wildest imaginations. He came to earth in the flesh as Jesus Christ to live among us, to teach us, and to ultimately save us. John 1-14 tells us, "The Word became flesh and made His dwelling among us." He chose to live among us, to share in our daily lives. The Word, friends, is Jesus. He is the divine message in human form. He is the living embodiment of God's message, His love, His very being. Every action He took was a reflection of God's heart. He wasn't just a prophet or a teacher, He was much more. He was God Himself, walking and talking among us, the Creator in human form. Imagine that God, the Creator of the universe, became a human being. He walked the same earth we walk on. He experienced life as we do, with all its joys and sorrows. He laughed, cried, and felt every emotion. He felt love, compassion, anger, sadness. He understood our struggles and our pain, and He did it all to show us what God is truly like. Through His life, we see the true nature of God. Colossians 1:15 says, "He is the image of the invisible God." Jesus is the perfect reflection of God's nature, His character, His love. When we see Jesus, we see God. We see His compassion for the sick, His mercy for the sinner, His love for all people. We can't fully comprehend God in His infinite glory, but we can know Him through Jesus. Jesus came to reveal the Father to us, to bridge the gap between humanity and divinity. Section 4. The prophecy fulfilled. Centuries before Jesus was born, the prophet Isaiah foretold His coming, speaking of a Savior who would change the world forever. For to us a child is born, to us a son is given, and the government will be on His shoulders. This child will bring hope and light to a world in darkness, and He will be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, titles that signify His divine nature and eternal presence. Prince of Peace, Isaiah 9:6. These names are not just poetic expressions. These titles are not mere metaphors, but profound truths about who Jesus is. They are declarations of Jesus' true identity, revealing His role in the divine plan. He is Mighty God, the Everlasting Father, the one who holds all creation in His hands, guiding and sustaining it. He is not a demigod or a lesser deity, but the supreme being, fully divine. He is fully and completely God, embodying the fullness of the divine nature in human form. Section 5. Embracing the truth. Friends, this is the incredible truth that Oneness Theology proclaims. Jesus is God. He is the one true God, revealed to us in the flesh. When we accept this truth, our lives are forever changed. In John 14:9, Jesus tells us, "Whoever has seen me has seen the Father." Let us embrace this truth with open hearts. Let us see God in Jesus, and let us live our lives in response to his incredible love.